Alright, let's get started. So, Era 4 was finished last week. Started with a bit of Era 3, which I thought I had finished. But a lot of going back to Era 3's tables, too. But now we're on to Era 5, the Age of Empires. Your empires have gained a foothold and perhaps even expanded into neighboring islands. Now it's time to flex their might and expand, or perhaps fight their way across the seas. 5.1 Worldwide Expansion. All results can now be placed in any region on the map. Roll 6 times in this era for 60 years of advancement. So like each kind of stage of this is supposed to be 10 years. Like each roll is kind of a decade. So roll 6 times using the growing empires table below and recording the results. Might be a little loud on the music. So, as usual, I'm going to be starting in the northern continent, moving on to the western continent, and then just counterclockwise. So, Age of Empires 1. Let's see. Put my notifier that it's the first turn. And let's start rolling. Get that clacky dice. 2, 6, 12. Prosperity. People are flocking to your empire. Grow your cities if possible. Add more farmland. Draw ships in the ports, etc. Then draw on a monument or construction to show off your wealth. Name a nearby geography after the leader. We already have Mosshorn Meadow. Maybe if we... Grow your cities if possible. Okay, so... let's see. No. Maybe a little more blue. Does that match? Roughly. Ships in the ports. Where are the ships? I know there's some like vanilla ships in this, or I guess just standard. I don't know where they are, but they're all the pirate ships. I might just go with those. Ships, there we are. Draw monument or construction. What would be a good monument for these people? A lot of stuff to scroll through. We go back to there. Put the monument in the in the forest on the way from Budhoof Hall to Eagle Eye Point, and I'll name the forest after it's already Mosshorn Meadow, so Getting a little cramped in there. It's cozy, not cramped. Actually, I'll expand. Well, maybe have, yeah, this forest named. Is that the right size? That is. Whoops. Moss and Woods. After the leader Eller Mosshorn, who is maybe, actually, how many decades has it been since the Age of Creation? Not Age of Creation. Age of Discovery. They're an eternal leader. Whatever. Unless, of course, something happens to them. Also slap a farm at Eagle Eye Point in Bluefinport. Actually. There, city's expanded. Now for the Ryer Crusade. 5, 8, 9. Neighbors develop. Select a neighbor at random and roll on the appropriate. Okay, so we have a few neighbors. There's the Knoll Hierarchy in the north. The Rosen Horde to the east, and the Greater Salamander. Got 3 neighbors. I'll roll a d6. 1 and 2 for the Knolls. Yeah, 1 and 2 for the Knolls, 3 and 4 for the Wolves, 5 or 6 for the Salamander. Looks like we're going with the Wolves. So this is a minor faction. Rolled a 3. Militarized. Draw in a new fort or military settlement. Interesting. I have the Ryer Crusade, and these are the Rosen Horde are the guys who are like shrine or holy site, military settlement. They're also going to start capitalizing on the bronze bark. Excuse me, that's not the path I have selected. see, move this a little to give some space. Actually, if it's a military settlement, it's not a production settlement. So maybe not have them capitalize on the Bronze Spark yet. Actually, what? Let's see. New fort or military settlement? I'm gonna put them there. Otter. Fort Otter. Okay, and that's theirs. Emblem Legion. On their first turn. 5, 8, 10. Expedition. A fleet of ships or military caravan has set out to gain a foothold in distant lands. Place a new coastal fort or frontier outpost, preferably in another's home region. I'm gonna have them. They're gonna travel to somewhere around here. I'm going the wrong direction for their symbols. I'll go with this one. Have I used this? Yeah, I used it for the capital. I'm gonna use this. Nel Cos. Actually, that's a bit close to ML. If I'm using Cos. Not no. Nelly Cos. So they have a coastal city on another continent. Good for them. They're expanding out, and that puts them close to the quota scales. So the merfolk and the... No, that's not the one I have selected. There we go. Turn 2. Five, 10, 14. Military power. Your empire needs stability and security. Create a fort, city border walls, or barracks. Let's see. City border walls. Bluefin is pretty close to Drawn Isle, but that's more of a coastal. I guess I kind of want to put walls up. I guess wall off the coast so pirates just can't land wherever they please. For Bluefin. Maybe a lighthouse over there. Bluefin is real close to the Drawn pirates. I've got a lot of neighbors though, so I don't even know if the Drawn pirates are going to be doing anything. No, I don't. Those aren't like city defenses. There we go. There's some walls I'm looking for. Our Bluefin port now is a bit more protected. Ryer Crusade. Turn 2. 6, 10, 11. Expand. Your empire is growing. Roll on the settlement table, page 9, and place a new settlement anywhere on the map. Page 9. Rolled a 2, so mining. I guess the best mining spots would be the mountains up north. Oops, passed by. That's what I used for the port. Leave that as mine house. Maybe that puts them close enough to the silk sheep to want to use them. If I roll for it, they're right by the silk sheep, so. Primed and ready. These are named after people. So, named after a miner. Well, maybe not a miner, but the person who started this mining settlement. What are they mining from those mountains? Maybe they're putting a stone quarry to get some actual defenses other than wood. Bronze spark is good for armor, but it's not really a scalable defensive item. Like, scalable to the size of cities, at least. Run'em mine. Whoops. Quarry. Emblem Legion, roll 4. Or roll 2. Why did it? Nice. 5, 5, another 11. So expand again. And they have a religious settlement. Let's put it... Let's put them somewhere near Nersem's trial. That's kind of along the way. It's near them. It's... Idle's trial is a bit close to the Amala Confederacy. And then Dread Cave of Altum is something... It's a bit far for them to just build there. Yeah, Nersem. Nersem's trial. Have a settlement there. It's different from these two. But whatever. Nersem's respite. Am I using respite right? Respite meaning short period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. Or is it respite? 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 I think it's respite. Okay, on to roll 3. I might actually be able to do era 6 at this point. or do Era 6 pretty quickly. I can't hear this song without immediately being triggered because it was my ringtone for a while, like a while ago, like years ago, but it still triggers me. It's like, oh shit, I'm getting a call. So roll 3 for the Juror Council. A 4, 5, 10. Another expedition. Place a new coastal fort or frontier outpost, preferably in another's home region. Preferably in another's home region. Well, they've landed on Emlane Isle. Have that go around. It doesn't go around technically, but actually let's just maybe move the drawn pirates symbol. Nah. There we go. So... maybe something to do with fish? I don't know. Actually, it's in the land of the lizard people. They're lizard riders, so maybe something to do with lizard. Something lizardy. Scaled shore. I can just move that a little. Okay, so the lizard folk have gone southwest, bringing them to this shore. They're gonna have some interaction with merfolk, maybe. It's all up to the dice, so everything's a maybe. Scaled shore. Now they can maybe start trading with the lizard folk. Big maybe. All up to the dice. Clickety clackety dice. 3, 5, 6 for the Ryer Crusade. A hero arrives. A powerful hero has shown up in the Empire. What did they do? Draw on a statue, monument, or name a geography. Wait, what? Name a geography near your capital or the location of the event. Okay, so we gotta think of a powerful hero. Maybe something to do with the big split river. Have it like Rorn's champion. Have a... What do they do in the river, though, that made them such a hero? There aren't creatures to be tamed. There aren't... And it's not like I can't attack any of the neighbors or anything. That's different roles. That hasn't come up yet. Rorn's champion. I mean, maybe they're given the title ship over the river because of their deeds. Protected the banks from some sort of offshoot of the Greater Salamander. Rorand for Rorn's champion. Rorand's what, though? That's one size too big. Or name a geography near your... Also, that's supposed to be... let's see. Hero. Rorand. Argot. They'll have a big old statue somewhere along these banks. Do they have any good monuments? This is... If there wasn't that little fire, I could use this as like... Actually, maybe if I... Because I already have it for the Greater Salamander, though. I'm gonna name it, though. Feels weird having just a thing on there. Roran's Post. So they're a great hero that defended the Western Front from some sort of offshoot of the Greater Salamander. Alright, third roll for the Emblem Legion. One, 3, 7. Hostile attack. A nearby hostile force has attacked. Destroy a fort or settlement and replace it with a ruin, or claim it for the nearby invading faction. Don't want to use the Crab Swarm for this, because they're not really... Nearby hostile force. I could use the Tyrrell Pirates, though. And then... Uh-oh. That's the wrong button. Tyrrell Pirates are taking ML Koss. Uh-oh, they've been cut off. And delete that path. The pirates have taken it over. Oh no. Roll 4 for each faction. 1, 5, 10 again. Scaled shore doesn't look good for them, so maybe they'll push to the actual mainland now that the pirates are there. They wouldn't want to go... I don't know. This bay is a little spicy now. Now that the pirates have taken over. So maybe they'll go eastward above the Amala Confederacy. Putting them near the Wand Horns. So if they start developing that... then they'll have some wands. It's a military camp. That kind of looks like a little lighthouse. Coastal frontier outpost. Actually, a new or military caravan. So maybe it's maybe actually they do expand southward to put a military base to try to counteract the pirates. See, do they go east to avoid the pirates or south to not confront, but do defensive measures? I'm gonna consult my do zero. Military. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, actually, there's a remix I really want to share. Just a little bit of a shift up in the music. Nothing unusual. Just some Zelda music. What do I want to name this? It's a military expedition to help them with the pirates. For anyone wondering, it's Gruce's lip gloss. Ooh, what a military port to stop pirates. Well, to not confront. Confront's the wrong word. I'm thinking of a word that's similar to confront, but anyways, what do I want to name? Something defensive. I guess they don't really have, like, it wouldn't be oak wood here. It wouldn't be oak wood. But, like, oaken is in, like, oak is a pretty sturdy hardwood. It's the idea of oak, not the actual... not the actual wood itself. Alright, roll 4 for the Rire Crusade. 3, 6, 7. Hostile attack. Oh no. Nearby hostile forces attack to destroy a fort or settlement, or replace it with ruin or claim. Well, the Rosen Horde did just put a military fort near the Bronze Bark. So maybe they take Dirya Yard? Rosen Horde could take Dirya Yard, laying claim on the Bronze Bark for themselves, because Dirya Yard was a production town. The Null Hierarchy isn't really... They're kind of doing their own thing up there. Well, ain't that unfortunate. They want that Bronze Bark. Roll 4 for the Emblem Legion. 5, 9, 11. Expand. Your empire is growing. Roll in the settlement table. Oh, a trade port. Okay. A trade settlement. Let's see, the Drur Council has kind of put a military front right by Imlam Ab, so that's more of a military fort than anything else. Scaled Shore is an expeditionary settlement. So I don't see them trading there. They could trade with the Imala Confederacy, but that bay is a little spicy, so I don't want to put a fresh trade route in the bay. One, it's a little cramped. Two, if the pirates are expanding, then that's not going to really help. I could have them trade with the merfolk. There are merfolk all over the seas, but none who really make settlements on land. So that would be a good trade for something, for things that they don't usually have. So I think I'll put got my cat. Can you get some purse? Gonna get a little squeeze, get a little meow. Oh, no little meow. Okay. Usually she gives a little meow if I squeeze her, but she doesn't. She isn't doing it. I'm gonna trade. Emblem Legion's gonna trade with the Azwa Collective. Somewhere along here. Not Ard. Meriter. Trade route for the merfolk. Okay, so they now trade with the merfolk. Table, roll 5 for the Druid Council. Five, 8, 14. Military power again. Your empire needs stability and security. Create a fort, city border walls, or barracks. Getting a lot of same rolls. Military power. Your empire needs stability and security. How much stability does it need? We have Bluefin Port walled off. We have Oakenfort walled off. Or we have Oakenfort as a military base. Eagle Eye Point's already kind of military base. Let's wall that. Let's wall Eagle Eye Point because they have the drawn pirates and the Gobbler to deal with. So if the goblins if they ever decide to reach out, then they have some protection. I'll use the same, if I can grab this tiny little marker, there we go. And the cat's gone. Eagle Eye Point is now also defended. Actually, wall these up a bit better. There we go. Walled and defended. Briar Crusade gets another roll. 5, 7, 9. Neighbors develop. The Rosen Horde has already been... Rosen Horde's already been used a bit, so either the Knoll Hierarchy or the Greater Salamander. I'll flip a coin. Knolls are heads, Salamanders tails. Heads. Looks like the Knoll Hierarchy is... select Union. Select a nearby tribe and merge them into the minor faction, becoming one nation. There aren't any tribes, though. I'm just gonna re-roll that because that doesn't really have anything I can do. Expand, add a settlement. A food settlement. Inland. No. Hunting plains. Oh, I smell the rice. Cooking a pot of rice and I can smell it. They're hunting in the... Do they hunt in the fields? No, they have lake fishing they can do. They need some actual farms. Whoops. Boltarn. And give him a little farm. Okay. So they now have a farming settlement. Roll 5 for the Emblem Legion. 5, 8, 10. I'm rolling a lot of the same number. Expedition. Placed a new, preferably in another home region. You know what? They're going down. They're hitting the Lumina Beetles. It says preferably in another home region, but they already have 2 over here. They already have 2 settlements there, so... Foothold in distant lands. That's kind of distant. Put it in the Raban Marsh. What to name this one? Aralkos. So they have something to capitalize on. Lumina Beetles, which will... I mean, lights that don't depend on having to burn anything would be... That would be pretty useful. Light without fire. Light without fuel. And now, the final role for each faction in... Oh, dropped a die. In the Age of Empires, and then we move on to rolling for the neighbors. So, Jura Council. 5, 6, 7. Hostile attack. A nearby hostile force has attacked, destroy a fort or settlement, and replace it with a ruin, or claim it for the nearby invading faction. Bluefin Port and Eagle Eye Point are relatively well defended, so I don't want them to be taken by the drawn pirates, because that would be a little silly having them all defensed up, and then unless they figured out a way around the defenses, I could also have the scaled shore get cut off. Maybe the because the Eagle Eye Point was to defend against the merfolk. So I'll push up from there. It would have to be coastal, so it would be Eagle Eye Point or Bluefin Port. Gobbler could push into Potton. There are a few good options. Let's see, roll d6. Drawn pirates are... Each of the let's see, drawn pirates are 1, Tyrrell pirates are 2, 3 and 4 are the Gobbler, 5 and 6 are the merfolk. Looks like the merfolk are pushing up. All those defenses at Eagle Eye Point are null and void. It's an affront. It's an affront to that they put a military base specifically for them. Almost like they asked for it to be crumbled. Eagle Eye Ruins. All those defenses were for naught. Need me some ruins. That is a grave. I know the defensives have fallen, but I just want to make sure it's all lined up. That's why it fell. The walls weren't aligned. They got through the cracks. Are there ruins that are more than just kind of walls? Yeah, there we go. Slap some of them walls in, though. Wanted a main piece of the ruins. Well, that is unfortunate for them. So, that's the final roll for the Jura Council. Final roll for the Ryer Crusade. 6, 10, 12. Prosperity. People are flocking to your empire. Grow your cities if possible, add more farmland, draw ships in the ports, etc. Then draw a monument or construction to show off your wealth. Name a nearby geography after the leader. I'm really... Let's see. What have I rolled? I rolled... Out of 6 rolls for everyone, except for the Emblem Legion, they've only done 5. I've rolled a 7, a 9, a 10, 11, and a 12. And a 14. So I've rolled 6... Okay, 6 out of the possible... 15. Anyways. Farmland. Cities. Actually, I guess I could just use... Add them farms. Ships in the ports. Can't really put ships. The ships won't really fit on that river, so I'm not gonna put it in the port. Then draw in a monument or construction to show off your wealth. Big old spire. Big old tower. Tower in the hills. Oh, that's not the standard colored one. Briar Lake. And now the final roll for the Emblem Legion before we start rolling for neighbors. 5, 8, 10. Another expedition. Oh, I never put the path down. No, I want that one. I want this one. There we go. Where could I put them? Where should I put them? They could go east from Kramporo. East from Kramporo out to land on this continent. They'd have to go through the Crab Swarm, but Crab Swarm hasn't really done anything in the entirety of the playthrough yet, so they're kind of just neutral until, I guess, until after this roll, at which point we'll start rolling for neighbors and see what they do. The seas are calm. The crabs haven't risen yet. They're gonna go eastwards to let's see. Actually, do they go east or do they continue west to the? Let's consult the D0. North or east? East. They have a lot of expeditions. Actually, it's preferably in another's home region. They're going east. No idea why that's so above the cursor. The program does that sometimes. Hero, no. Hero. A lot of cost cities, but that's, you know, that's kind of the coastal port cities. Cramporo is a fishing town specifically. So that's why it's Poro instead of Kos. But we'll get Herel Kos out there. And that is all the roles for 5.1 Worldwide Expansion. Now, Neighbors develop, 5.2. Each player will take turns rolling on the appropriate table for every non-prime faction in their home region. Roll once for each neighbor. So... Just 1d6. So we'll start with the... Start with the Riodoro Tempest. Minor faction. 5. Epic construction. A new academy, altar, tower. Draw in a new construction. I haven't even given them actual... I haven't even given them symbols to start off with. I just keep like... The song's a bit weird. Keeps starting and restopping. Can I get it where it's through every river? Or like over every river? There. Sort of a great arc spanning the rivers. The Aswa Collective get a roll. 6. Expand. Connect a road to a neighbor and build a trade settlement on that road, or create a new coastal trading port. Connect a road. I guess I'll connect Ued to Meriter. That already is a trading post, though, so... Meriter already is a trading post between the two, so I get it's connected now. Maybe, like, mix some of the names? Or mix the name of Meriter with some Aswa collective name? Show that it's kind of like a split. It's not just owned by one nation, it's kind of owned by the both of them. They have split custody. Ward Meriter. It's a little split town. Joint town. See Aswa Collective, then the more hostile of the... Let's see. The pirates. I'll do the pirates. Drawn pirates first. That's cocked. I missed. 3. Advancement. Strong leadership has taken control of the tribe. Upgrade to a minor faction by giving a banner and name. Okay. What page is that? They'll keep the name drawn, but they are now... So you roll on some tables. They're now the drawn unity. They need a leader, and a new symbol. See, they get a new symbol. They're no longer the purple axe. They are now a crab. Traders? What do I want them to be? I guess they've kind of like mellowed out into fishers. Their crab is probably their big export. No. I just realized. That's a ruin now. They have to go around the long way now. Probably should have put that in there a while ago. There's probably a crab in these symbols that I can use. Hell even is this? Oh, it's like a conch shell. They are no longer pirates. Good for them. Crabbers. They're good at crabbing. They take pride in it. Leader. Drain Clawborn. They're a proper faction now, right at the end of... Right at the end, Age of Empires. Then we have the Gobbler and the Wyvern. So, Gobbler... A nearby settlement has something valuable. Gems, weapons, people. Draw in a camp nearby and describe the theft. Well, these are going to... Make that a little bigger. This goes up near Potton. And they're going to be stealing that sweet, sweet copper, refined copper from Potton. What'll label a goblin camp? Wrong gob. Brawn gob, stealing all that sweet, sweet copper. And finally, the Wyvern. Uh-oh, attack a nearby settlement. Roll 1d6. Odd settlement destroyed, even town defended. Potton is closer. North Wall falls along the mountains, though, so it doesn't have to stray from its... How do I... Oh, clear. Maybe it cuts off at North Wall? Hatoro is kind of... With the goblins taking from Potton, I don't want to just immediately screw over. See. Odd destroyed, even defended. Odd Potton, even North Wall. North Wall and town defended. So the Wyvern came down the mountain ranges came down the mountain ranges to Northwall, tried to ruin the mining settlement, and it didn't work. Also, I forgot, back when I was rolling for the... When I rolled expansion, I didn't expand Northwall. There's that expansion. So, the Wyvern tried to take didn't try to take, it just attacked. It attacked Northwall, but Northwall was defended. So that's the northern continent done. The western continent needs... we'll start with the Rosen Horde. They're a minor faction. Colonize. Build a new coastal settlement. Settling on this island. Ordain port. Then the Null hierarchy gets a roll. 3, militarized. Draw in a new fort or military settlement. They are cautious about these new lizard folk. Can I not make that any smaller? Do that then. Actually, yeah, these people have already lived around the greater salamander. So they already have some negative thoughts about kind of lizardy, I guess more I want to say amphibious for a salamander, but like it lives it lives in a volcano, so I don't know. Romps around in lava. I don't know what you would call that. Romping around in molten rock. Anyway, name for this town. Stormvale, Fulgrim, Boltarn, and something Ward. Fellow Ward. And now for the Greater Salamander. What's it gonna do? One, attack a nearby settlement. I mean, Stormvale is the closest. Let's hope their capital doesn't fall. Oops, their capital fell. Settlement destroyed. Well, that's unfortunate. No, it doesn't make sense for like stone ruins to be in place of a kind of like leather and bone place. Let's look for some different ruins. Actually, I know that's what I used for the impact if they lewd, but whatever. Stormvale is no more. Naught but the foundation. Well, now they live on through Fulgrim, Boltarn, and Felward. And now they're probably even more cautious about these random people coming in from the west. Stormvale has fallen. And that's the Rosen Horde, no hierarchy, and the Greater Salamander. So now we move to the Eastern Continent. We'll start with the crab swarm. We'll start with the kind of beast. Swarm. A new queen has taken a large group to settle a new hive. Place a new hive somewhere else on the map. Hmm. Do they go south or east? Where's my D0? Never actually named these crabs. At new crabs. They're affecting the coasts. There's. Let's see. More Etnu crabs. Then. Now we'll do the Amala Confederacy. Five, Epic Construction, a new Academy Ultra Town. They're gonna put in not directly at Idlay's trial, but on sort of the mountains near it. They're gonna put in an observatory. They're the astrologists, so I'll put in an observatory for them. What do I use for an observatory? I'll use the... Wait, what? It should be the properly colored one. Why are these doing the... Why are all these colored weird now? I'm gonna just quickly, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna close Wonderdraft and open it back up. Because there's something going on with the, it's the newer, oh, well, Wonderdraft is no longer responding. It's the custom symbols that I put in. Not custom, but like extra. That aren't just in the base. Are doing weird color stuff. So let me just boot it up real quick. And created by Megasploot. That's the creators. Okay, let's try that again. See, now it's colored properly. Observatory. And then put the path there. And now, just for the Tyradil Pirates. Five. Floating village. Strap some ships together and create a floating village in a nearby sea or lake. Interesting. They do have the Ilam Bay. Tyradil. A floating village. Somewhere in here. See where I can slap some boats. Despite everybody's best efforts, these pirates be expanding. Slap some boats in the middle of the sea. Floating city. Aldahr. The floating pirate city. Sight to behold. One, because it's an impressive thing to see, and two, if you see it, you're kind of screwed. And that there is the end of Era 5. Now, on to the final era, Era 6, Age of Collapse. With every rising empire, there's a falling one. Open land is quickly diminishing, and with that, wars, famine, and rebellion become a common occurrence. Take 5 turns in this era, using the table below for 50 years of story. All results can be placed anywhere on the map. And before we do this, I need to take a little break. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. And we're back. And this time, I even remembered to turn off the Be Right Back screen. So, let's start rolling. I guess we'll start with the Drua Council. 5 turns of 3d6 each. Let's see, 6, 10, 12. Mobilize. Draw in a new fort or military settlement. We don't really have to worry about the pirates anymore. Bluefin's already defended. Eagle Eye Ruins is kind of... Actually, I guess I deleted Stormvale. You know what? I'm gonna... Before I start this... Stormvale Ruins, because I didn't actually do that last time. Military fort. They're going to put a military fort here. Counteract, to hopefully counteract the Brongob camp, and if the Wyvern ever comes down, they can mobilize from there. Oops. Fort, maybe not Fort, Walnut. A good sturdy hardwood and a tough nut to crack. Walnut what, though? Because I don't want to just use Fort again. I mean, I guess I could use Fort, but... Walnut Outpost. No, that kind of belays the intention of it if it's just outpost. Walnut Fort. Because that's what it is. Let's see. Accidentally gone out of the Age of Collapse. So that's 1 for the Drur Council, 1 for the Ryer Crusade, 5, 8, 11. Neighbors developed. Select a neighbor at random and roll on the appropriate neighbor development table on the previous page. Okay. 1, 2, Rosenhorde, 3, 4, Null Hierarchy, 5, 6, Greater Salamander. Greater Salamander is doing oh no. Let's see. I got 6. Fury. The monster has unleashed its rage onto a nearby settlement. Destroy it and place it with a ruin. So, Fulgrin would be one option. I'm also thinking Ranim Quarry. You know, dig into the Ryer Crusade. What's a D0 have to say? Well, it didn't like having underlings fended off by Rorend, so it's gonna take Random Quarry. Come on, music. There we go. Quarry no more. Random Ruins. Quarry was not long-lived. Well, that's that. The Eastern Continent now. 3, 7, 12. Mobilize. Drawing a fort or a military settlement. but a military base upstream from their capital because the Tyrrell pirates are getting a little out of hand. So they're going to put a defensive fort up there. Selim Rab. Military fort to... This one is confronting the pirates. They're becoming an issue. Selim Rab for dealing with those pesky pirates. There we go. Alright, so we have two military bases. Turn 2 of 5 in Era 6. Drura Council. 6, 10, 14. Evil lurks. Something sinister is claimed in nearby ruin. Place a new cult, tribe, mage, hive, or monster onto the map on an existing ruin. I guess... First of all, Bluefin Port's the one that's open now. Eagle Eye Ruins. Gotta move this path a little. Let's see, a new cult, tribe, mage, hive, or monster. One is cult, 2 is tribe, 3 is mage, 4 is hive, 5 is monster. 3, we're getting a mage. Ooh, an evil mage. An evil mage in Eagle Eye Ruins. Hmm. Is there charts for making these, or is there just figured out on my own? Yeah. Let's see, what kind of or evil mage? Some sort of necromancer, maybe? Well, necromancy isn't inherently evil. It's just shunned it's shunned, and people who practice it can be outcasts. In this continent at least, necromancy is more shunned and reviled. So kind of an icy blue. Didn't I change this path? Just gonna save real quick. A name for the mage. For a mad mage. Doesn't have to be a necromancer. I'm just gonna... I don't want to throw necromancy under the bus like that. Despite the people... the people of the land are doing it, not me. Necromancy isn't inherently evil. The song of my people. Belongs to the mage now. Evil mage. Okay, that's roll 2 for the Druid Council. Roll 2 for the Ryra Crusade. 12 again. Garen. No, it's doing it again. These aren't supposed to be colored in. These are the... What if I use... I don't know why it does that. Okay, there we go. I just have to go off of symbols and back to it, I guess. Garen Station. They didn't like that Greater Salamander attack. So they're putting up a post, hopefully to dissuade from more attacks. If nothing else, it will fall before anything else. That's roll 2 for the Rider Crusade, roll 2 for the Emblem Legion. If I get another fucking 12, I'm changing dice. Five. Roll a 5. Royalty. Your rulers need a place to live. Build a palace for them near the capital or somewhere of importance. Name this region on the map after the ruling family. Luckily, this set has kind of a palace. Or at least a kind of castle. Palace. Cell. Okay, they're doing okay for themselves in the end times. In what's supposed to be the end times, at least. Palace Cell. The capital has expanded a bit. Roll 3 for the Druid Council. 4. 6. 10. War! Your army is marching. Select a settlement not already owned by you and roll in the war table. Page 16 with your empire acting as the attacker. This can be against any faction, tribe, or hostile force on the map. Faction, tribe, or hostile force. Well, Walnut Fort's going to war with Brongob. Right after, of course, I put the path between Potton and Walnut Fort. Finally rolling on the war table. Walnut Fort going to war with Brongob. Let's see. 1. Devastating loss and counterattack. Defender crushes the attacker. Defender makes an immediate counterattack against the settlement they choose, now rolling as the attacker. Defender also places a monument to their new war hero. Okay. So, the goblins are a crafty bunch. Okay, good to know. Let's see. Counterattack. Stalemate. Okay. So, that didn't go well. A monument to the war hero of the goblins. What could I use for that? Oh, that's brave. Yeah, I'll use the grave. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a grave. Graveyard, yeah. I know, it's a nice little spire. I'm also gonna move that a little. Oh yeah, I didn't describe stalemate. Stalemate. After many losses on both sides, the attack fails, which, you know, it's a stalemate. So, y'all know what a stalemate is. They now have monument to that. Well, the one time I roll on the war table and it doesn't go well for the people I'm rolling for. Well, that was roll 3 for the Druid Council. Roll 3 for the Ryer Crusade. 3, 4, 6. Piety. A religion has gained prominence in the Empire. Select a deity or create a new one and place a cathedral or large temple nearby. Either Rorn or Ulm. Let's see, a temple, a cathedral or large temple. Well, there's already Ulm Meadow, so put a big ol' thing for Ulm in Ulm Meadow. Oh, that's even bigger than the town. That asset's as big as the town is. I mean, it does say a cathedral or a large temple. That's pretty large. There. Ulm Meadow now has a great old temple to Ulm. They're finally getting their kind of crusade names. Maybe again, I'm taking that a bit too literally, but whatever. Roll 3 for the Emblem Legion. 4, 5, 7. Refugees. People are flocking to your city. Are they fleeing war, monster attacks, disasters? Place a small village next to or expand your capital for these new citizens. I guess the people from ML Cost are finally fed up with the... They're finally able to escape from the pirates taking over. So, expand the capital. Already got a palace. The capital's getting big in these end times. Capital's getting hefty. There we go. Expanding the capital a bit. Let's roll 3 for the end times. The lizard folk are not doing too bad in the end times. in the Age of Collapse. Roll 4 for the Drua Council. 3, 4, 5. Build a palace for them near the capital or somewhere of importance. Rulers, build a palace for them near the capital or somewhere of importance. How important is the impact of Thalud? They don't have any sort of religious settlements. No piety, no... I don't really think that the major gods are too important to the people, to the hoof folk, or for the Drua Council, because they are more druidic. So maybe a palace nearby, or not near the impact of Thalud. I'm gonna add on to the capital. Copy that green. That's a bit big. Put it right in there. I'll be right back. I just need to get some water. Okay. So that was roll 4 for the Drua Council. They get a fancy new palace. Roll 4 for the Ryer Crusade. 6, 7, 9. Neighboring war. Select 2 neighboring factions. Choose which is the attacker and defender, then roll on the war table. 2 neighboring factions. Oops. The Null Hierarchy's pissed at the Great... No. Can you go to war with a monster? I don't know. It's factions, not just neighbors. Wouldn't make sense for the Null Hierarchy to go after the Rosen Horde. They haven't even met. And this can... All results can be placed anywhere on the map. You know what? Null Hierarchy's going after Heirelkos. So, Felward is attacking. And Defender fights off the attackers, maintaining control of the settlement. Failed attack. Oh, with a neighboring war roll, choose any 2 factions on the map. Okay, so it can be any 2. I already made the roll. I made the decision, I made the roll, I'm keeping with it. That was roll 4 for them, kind of a big nothing. Well, the aggression started. Nothing's come of it, but it had started. Okay. Emblem Legion gets 3, 6, 8. Rising Empire. Despite the times, your empire is thriving. Roll and draw in a new settlement or expand your existing one with farmland, walls, etc. You know what? They're finally going after those soul shards. They're finally going to capitalize on that. Let's go with this. Oh, what? Doing colors? Okay. That should reset it. Yeah. Okay, so I just have to do different tabs. I don't actually have to close it. Mirror. they finally hitting the resources. I think I'm on select. Yeah, I wasn't really hitting resources. I thought there would be, like, specific, like, oh, you utilize a resource. But I guess that would... With only 2 resources, you could only hit it, like, so many times. Yeah. Well, in the end times, we're finally capitalizing on the soul shards. Selsem Desert. Selsem Grow. Okay. Yeah, the lizard folk are doing well in the end times. And the final role for each of the factions in the final era, Jura Council, is 6, 10, 11. Neighbors develop. Select a neighbor at random. And roll on. Ooh, I've got a lot of neighbors. Let's see. Wyvern, goblins, pirates. What have each one had? The goblins set up Brongob and then went to war. There's Wyvern unsuccessfully attacked Northfall. The Drawn Pirates became the Drawn Unity. Riodoro Tempest created that unnamed not a wall, but like something stretching over all the rivers. I'm gonna let the evil mage develop, because they're the only ones who haven't had anything. Okay, let's see what they roll. Four. Construction. Okay. Well, they're renovating from this broken old tower to a proper mage's tower. Yeah. Damn, they've got a nice little... They've got a nice little spot in there. And once again, it is renamed to Eagle Eye Spire. Is that a capital S? Yeah. Whoops, that's not the right category. There we go. It's even fortified for them. Lovely. Let's see, final roll for them. That's good. Final roll for the Ryer Crusade. 4, 8, 10. War. Your army is marching. Select any settlement not owned by you and roll on the war table. They want Aldahr Yard back. Let's see, page 16. I can't even... See, this is why you keep backup saves. What was it named before? Dira Yard. They want Dira Yard back. And with a 4, it is a successful assault. Attacker wins and takes control of settlement. Okay, well, back to... Dira Yard. I guess I do. Can't just select them, I actually have to edit them out. Well, they've reclaimed their territory. Good for them. These end times aren't really all that bad. And the final roll on the Age of Collapse table. Get them clickety-clackety dice. 3, 5, 6. Piety. A religion has gained prominence in the Empire. Select a deity or create a new one and place a cathedral or large temple nearby. I guess I'll make it the Dread Cave of Aldahr. They'll build an actual temple over it. Excuse me. Delete. There we go. Dread Cave of Aldahr. Big ol' skull cave. Let's go. Actually. Whoops. Was this just white? Does this not go to the background color? I thought that's what that was supposed to do. Guess not. Well. Make a path there. So that is the final roll for that. So there is, let's see, so one more. There is one more roll, but not yet. First, 6.2, iconic landmarks. Each player will take a moment to name one location on the map that was an important part of their Prime faction story. This may be a nearby forest where disaster struck, grassland where a decisive battle was fought, or mountain that ended up being an important religious site. Name these iconic locations as you see fit, whether by a hero's name, deity, nearby monster, etc. These may be placed anywhere on the map. I mean, I'd say Ilum Bay would be pretty important, because that's kind of the melting pot of different civilization. Well, pirates, yes, the Emblem Legion, the Amala Confederacy, Drua Council is kind of there, and then the Tyrrell Pirates are causing the conflict by stirring everything up and taking land and building a floating city. So I think I'll stay with the Ilum Bay. Maybe give that like its own colors. I'll give it Altum's colors. Because of the dread that has taken place there. Font size up one. Maybe the... I gotta say the... probably the Airn Woods. Because... that was also kind of a stage for conflict where... Dirya Yard kind of swapped hands a few times. Military forts on either side. It's control of a resource, one of the major resources. Stormvale Ruins was an unfortunate place, but... I'd say the Airn Woods. The Airn Woods. There we go. Give it its own colors. And then for the northern continent, definitely, definitely this kind of, I wouldn't call it a bay. Now, what do I want to name it? Definitely something nature-y. Because that was... The druids are the main factions are druids. But then there's also... There's merfolk attacks. Hooffolk pirates, and then a somewhat recent evil mage who showed up and hasn't actually done anything. So not specifically druidic. Cooking up a name in my head. The RDC. That's kind of where a lot happened for, yeah, I'll go with the RDC. And then 6.3, Omens. How does your story end? As this world age comes to a close, what omen will bring the world into a new era? All players will select one player to roll on the table below. This should be either the player that created the most interesting story, or who all decide ended with the most powerful faction. I am the only player, so I will be rolling. This is a roll of 2d6. I will use my metal die for this. 2, 7. A comet fills the night sky. Is this a dark omen or sign of prosperity? Cool. Comet goes by. And then... Okay, so a comet... What? I could have it like a cyclical thing where it comes back every once in a while. That's more to think of. This 6.4, finalizing. The map is almost complete. Finish off by naming any important features that haven't been named yet. Geography, war sites, lair locations, etc. Then draw in some accents for final touches. Just like like compass rose, ships in the open water, sea monsters, etc., etc. That means that this, I don't think, that I want to add anything else. This is the final map. I will export it at a higher resolution. I'll put all the symbols on it and then I'll post it. I'll do it earlier in the week than like 6 days later. Next week, seeing as how this is done, I don't know if I'm gonna do another Mappa Imperium stream again, because I have a couple other maps I'm working on, but I want to get Era 1 done off stream, because that's just a lot of like personal lore and me building specific things. So I would be fussing over it for hours. I think I'm gonna start playing. I'm going to try to figure out some pixel art to do. If I don't, I'm going to be playing Stardew Valley. There's the big update happened. I haven't played in years, but I want to start it. And Fridays, I'm considering moving to Mondays, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday instead of kind of a split. Yeah, so I will probably stream on Monday. On this upcoming Monday, the 22nd? 22nd. So that way it's just 3 days in a row of streams. I'll be playing Stardew Valley if I haven't figured out what kind of pixel art I want to do. And also I think I use Promotion NG, and I think that's a little annoying to capture. I'd have to work it out anyways. Yeah, so Monday will be Stardew Valley, 9 p.m. PDT. And we'll continue on with Borderlands on Tuesday and Halo on Wednesday. And I think for Wednesdays, after I'm done the Halo series, I'm going to play through Fallout New Vegas. The sale was on over the last few days. I got New Vegas with all the DLC. New Vegas 3 and 4 with all the DLC. So I'll have that to play for a while. I already have Fallout New Vegas on the Xbox 360, but I don't have a capture card, so I wouldn't be able to play like that. Plus, I can't mod out all the DMCA music on the Xbox. But I think that's it. That's it for Wonder Draft, at least. I'm gonna play a bit of Noita, because I've only been going for about 2.5 hours. I'll play a few rounds in Noita. I'll try to go for an hour in Noita. So, this will be the cut for this part. Oh, one big important thing that you should do at the end of every project and every game is save.